Shawn right here from Muscular Development TV. I'm with David Baye at the conclusion of the 51st anniversary of the Joe Weider Olympia outside the Orleans Arena, where everything has come to an end. And we're going to bring you a little bit of recap information because there was a lot more going on besides just Phil Heath winning number 5. We had some women's business to attend to, and we had the finals of the women's figure as well as the women's physique today. So let's talk about that, David. Let's start with the women's figure.
A little bit of a shakeup in the world of women's figure. We saw 4-time champion Nicole Wilkins coming back, looking to match Phil Heath with number 5. That didn't happen. New figure champion. We saw a lot of repeat champions, but new one in figure, and a very, very deserving Latoya Watts, man. She is absolutely fantastic.
You would have been raving about her for about the last year, 2 years, as a matter of fact. I think she won her card at the USA's.
USA's in 2013, I believe she got a pro card. We saw her in Tampa like 2 weeks later, and everybody was like, wow. And I had said, and everybody else said, I don't want to, like I'm some sort of whatever, but we were like, this is a girl who can be Miss Olympia. Just cartoonish proportions, a tiny waist, really good muscle belly. She had a couple of things she had to polish up. She did over the last 2 years, and now she's Miss Olympia.
And in the world of women's figure, it was like a meteoric rise. It only took 2 short years to get there and take out Nicole Wilkins. Who followed her up with third place was
third place we had Candace Lewis, which I think everybody out there, including myself, can make an argument for Candace Lewis to be Miss Figure Olympia. But you know, at this level, the quality is it's outstanding. So it's hard to just pick somebody and say they hands down deserve first place over a field this talented. But you know, Candace could have been there. I don't think you would have had anybody upset about that.
Yeah, and rounding out that top 5 would be Kamala Rodriguez in 4th and Candice Keene in 5th place. So what other business did we miss in the wrap-up of this thing?
Well, just to go over the other divisions that we had women's physique earlier on today, the finals there. Juliana repeated as a champ, and when we talk about people on a meteoric rise, Kira Newman placing 2nd. She's going to be a star for years to come in that division. We had men's physique, Jeremy Buendia repeating as champion, Jason Poston in 3rd place, Sadiq runner-up once again. You know, as we already talked about last night, Ashley Kaltwasser gets her 3rd title, and Oksana Grishina gets her 2nd title. So a really exciting weekend. A lot of repeats, and once again, a little bit of a shakeup with Latoya.
Yeah, and Oksana held off the veteran, 40-year-old plus, Tangi Johnson. And the bikini, Ashley Kaltwasser held off with Janet Lung.
Janet Leyu. Janet looked absolutely fantastic. Janet, 2nd place last year. You know, a lot of people thought she might have been able to slip ahead of Ashley this year, but Ashley came with her A game and got a deserving 3rd title.
All right, David. So we got to ask, out of all of those events that took place beyond the Phil Heath taking number 5 here in Las Vegas, what are the bigger surprises or notable rises coming up in the future that we can look forward to in 52 Mr. Olympia?
You know, if we had to talk about a couple of stories, I would say in the men's open, Dallas McCarver, to me, is the biggest story in the men's open bodybuilding. Needs a little bit more leg size. He's got a little bit of growing to do, but he looked absolutely fantastic, and I think Dallas is going to be a top contender in just a few years. You know, bikini, no real surprises. Women's figure, obviously, Latoya shaking things up. Men's physique, we had a British gentleman in 4th place. I'm having a hard time with his name, but he looked absolutely fantastic. Fitness, kind of the same crowd in fitness, but women's physique, Kira Newman, Danny Reardon, and Autumn Swenson. 3 very fresh and very big names in that women's physique division. Definitely going to be in the top 5 contenders in years to come.
And no doubt the muscle development boards are going to be lit on fire with opinions, both for and against the champions, because it's very hard. When you win this title, it's hard to actually lose it. We've got a lot of repeat champions, but it's a lot of things going on at musculardevelopment.com. We'll check you guys out on the No Bull forums. We're going to move this party to Madrid, Spain next week with Rafael Santoja, and this will be interesting because Phil Heath won't be there, but all of the top players will be, so we could very well be talking about a whole different type of a contest 1 week from now across the water at the 5th Annual Arnold Classic Europe. For David Baye, I'm Shawn Ray, musculardevelopment.com.